No, she does
I'm gonna
not.
play with some toys. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Harambe's Bauble podcast, a Magic the Gathering podcast. I am one of your hosts, DC. This is episode number 24. Joining me, per usual, is my good buddy and co-host, Will. What's up, Will?
What's up? Just call me Keeper Sutherland tonight because it's feeling like 24.
Hey, I never watched that show.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Pretty good.
I've been watching The Pit. Pit's really good, and it's someone talked about 24 because the vibes apparently are similar, where each episode's like an hour or something in 24 of a 24-hour day. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, The Pit's
Yeah.
the same way.
Okay.
It's like every episode is an hour of a shift in The Pit,
Okay.
which is Pittsburgh Hospital, in case you didn't
Gotcha.
know. So yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this
Yeah.
a few days ago. That's
Oh,
right.
we were.
Yeah.
Oh, you were the guy.
Yeah.
Somebody is you.
Worlds collide.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
It's a good show. Or at least The Pit is. I don't know about 24. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
As far as network television, super action. I mean, it's funny because it's like each episode is 1 hour, but it's definitely some fast traveling. He'll go from being in like China to like middle of the U.S. in like half an episode. Like,
in half an hour, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
good times though.
Yeah. 24 always reminds me of, like, the number 24 always reminds me of Ken Griffey Jr. So, love Ken Griffey Jr.
I miss when the Reds used to have that like counter in center field of like how many home runs he's had.
Oh, yeah.
They'd like have a little firework display that'd go off when you hit one.
Legend, man.
Those were the days.
Legend. What a great player. Anyway, enough
Magic.
Magic, the Gathering. That's what this podcast is about. Strixhaven's coming out this weekend. Pre-release is this weekend. So technically not coming out this weekend, but pre-release is at least. You planning on getting any product?
Not pre-release weekend, but I definitely am gonna get some product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually super considering getting a full collector booster box for only the second time since Spider-Man.
I don't blame you. I mean,
all those mystical archives, man.
Yeah. I saw the Armageddon one today. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Nuts.
It's so pretty.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. I'm at least going to buy a couple collector booster packs, if nothing else, because you get, the guaranteed archives in every pack, and you have an increased chance in the collector booster to get something crazy in the archives. So
it's going to be cool.
Dude, yeah.
Going to be cool.
I'm excited. I can't play, unfortunately, in the pre-release. I was going to try to, but got a busy weekend ahead. My son has his first baseball and soccer game on the same day of the season, and then Sunday I'm playing D&D. Not the one I'm DMing. I just did that another session this past weekend, which my party, if you're listening, Sam, I know you listen to this, brother. What are you guys doing? Like, oh my gosh, man. A full session, they got literally nowhere. They decided there was a chest in a tent, and instead of checking the other tents for the keys, they're like, oh, I bet it's on those dead bodies. And then they went back to where the dead bodies were and split the party, which you're never supposed to do that, by the way. Don't ever split the party. And they spent a whole session fighting off enemies because they did dumb things. And I had all these things planned and just never got to it. Yeah. But anyway, I'm playing Obojima in another D&D campaign this Sunday, so I've got a busy weekend ahead of me.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. But we're going to play some Magic tomorrow.
We are.
Yeah.
We are. What are you going to bring out, you think?
I think I'll start with Elves because I finally got all my pieces, except for like one card, which just will not get here for whatever reason. It's because it's through TCG Player is why. And it's like TCG Direct, which when I ordered it, I didn't realize that it was through TCG Direct, but it's Seedborn Muse that you said I should get.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And they just like haven't shipped it yet? Or
I have no idea because I can't
idea.
even click on the thing. Like the tracking number doesn't even like link anywhere.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll get it.
Well, at least you bought it through them, so the order's like
secured.
Yeah,
they'll
insured
like,
or whatever. But
yeah, they'll at least refund me if I don't. But Gilly's finding all the toys tonight.
I know. How obnoxious can I be?
Nah, she's great. It's all good. But we didn't podcast last week because life got in the way for me.
Which
But
happens.
we did we did play last week and we played the week before. So we got in some reps with some of our decks.
Yeah.
You know,
2 games each week, I think, right?
Was it 2 or 3 the first week? I want to say we got in. Oh no, it was. I got in 3, but you got there late.
That's
So
right.
it was 3 games for me the first week, and then the next week was 2 games.
Too.
We'll start with week 1. Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I started out
Elves.
1v1. Sam, he brought out his new zombie deck.
That's right. The Liliana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Planeswalker.
Yeah.
That's also a creature, so he can play it as.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat. It's all about zombie synergy.
Yeah.
I played elves against him 1v1. I ended up winning by the skin of my teeth, like the last turn magic type thing. And then I played elves. You played Wan Shi Tong. Gilly.
Crazy.
Yeah. You played Wan Shi Tong.
I did. Yeah, I was glad that it went. That was probably like the best that I could have hoped for, both of those games. Just in terms of like
you popped off, dude.
Some combos. Okay, we're just gonna. I'm sorry. I still love you, I promise. But, no, it was cool. It was just because I know you and Sam are both like kind of blue mages at heart.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
But like I did try to put like a good amount of thought in like how could this end games, and it just so happened that we got to actually see the dream scenario. How likely is it to be recurring? TBD. But
I mean, you hit it twice.
True.
Yeah.
But it was like past turn 10.
Yeah.
Both times. I think it was like turn 10 and turn 12 or something like that.
That sounds right. I don't think we kept track game 1, and then we're like, oh yeah, we should keep track.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy combo with Omniscience going into Enter the Infinite, going into a win con.
Yeah. Lathril didn't really do what I wanted her to do, but again, I didn't have all my pieces, and you definitely got rid of my stuff at key times, unfortunately.
The whole, what was it, witness protection?
Yeah. On Lathril, which just made it harder. Yeah. But no, it was good. And then
the second week was all zombies.
Yeah.
Except for Wan Shi Tong. Zombies and Tong.
Yeah, zombies and Tong. Oh wait, did I play last week? No, the week before that I played Isshin. And I actually got a win with Isshin.
You're right. We did do 3 games.
We did 3 games. Yeah. So last game I played with Isshin.
Mjolnir, right?
Mjolnir, top deck Mjolnir. And before that, my Harambe hot hit number 2, Gilgamesh was popping off.
Popped off.
Yeah. So
that had to feel good.
Dude, it did, especially because we were just talking about it on the pod. Those 2 cards specifically, and they got me the win.
And you hadn't played that deck in weeks, I feel like.
Been a minute. Yeah. Been a minute. Spoiler, I just got in Super State for it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super State's so great.
It's crazy.
Any Tron style deck, it's just nutty.
Yep. So I'm excited to slot that in, see how it does. Probably won't play it tomorrow because, like I said, I want to test drive Elves a little more now that it's got all the stuff.
Yeah. How are you feeling about that?
It's definitely better. It's like I definitely took out a lot of placeholders that I'm like, wow, this was a bad card. I feel pretty good about it. I think it can win in the right scenario. So yeah, I'm excited to try it out.
Heck yeah.
But then last week we played and it was all zombies for the most part. Sam and I both did zombies, and you did Wan Shi Tong.
Yeah.
And you just couldn't hang with all the zombs stuff.
I couldn't. Well, the second game.
The second game, yeah.
But not the first game. No, not with the zombies.
Yeah.
You infinited eventually. After.
It was weird because I took the longest turn possible just to infinite. That was the funny thing. Like I had to I literally got myself down to 1 health.
Yeah.
Because I forget which card it was, but it lets me draw a card and lose a life every time a creature of mine dies. And so the last sack trigger before I got to 0 health, I had to sack it because it triggers on itself too. So I got down to 1 health, and then I was able to bring out Gary and Gray Merchant of whatever. Gary is what everyone calls him.
You had like over 20 devotion to black.
Well, like
Yeah.
it was like close to 40. It
That's
was
crazy.
a
Yeah.
lot. Because mono black or black in general, they have like a lot of 3-4 mana symbol pips,
Yeah.
and creature costs, and
That's true.
yeah. So yeah, that was fun. Finally getting a win. It was a first win with the gunslinger with the
It's
ghoul.
cool to see.
Yeah,
It's also the first time I've ever, I think, seen Gary actually like
win a game.
win a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
See
old
why
Gary.
it's a classic.
Yeah.
No,
And
that's
then
cool though.
the next game we played, you won with Wan Chi Tong.
Yeah.
You did enter the infinite again, didn't you?
No, I just happened to draw 20-toed toad.
That's what it was.
And I had 24 cards in my hand, and I was just like, well, I'll see if this works. And Sam was like, I'm tapped out. I've got nothing. I was like,
yeah.
So just on some BS, but
yeah, I was playing Katara Allies and started out hot, and then some key removal happened. Sam did not want to see me win again. I think I paid the winner's tax.
He was itching for a win. His green deck is crazy.
That deck is wild.
Gets going real fast.
It does, fast and furious to boot.
Yeah,
because he makes all those tokens like the lander tokens and stuff,
Yeah.
and
5/3s.
Hi Gills, hey baby. Yeah, the 5/3s and the ones that like whenever lands enter it makes tokens, and some of those creatures are land creatures, so it makes tokens on tokens, and
Right.
shoof,
Gets out of hand
yeah,
real fast.
yeah, it's fun though.
It's good though. Yeah,
Fun.
it's kind of fun having the monocolor matchups.
Yeah, I think we've all kind of gravitated towards monocolors to switch it up. Like
Yeah.
we all seem to be having a lot of fun in those colors.
and
Yeah.
It is kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because it does handcuff you a bit, when you're just going single color. And
Yeah.
I think we all kind of like the challenge a little bit of saying, how far can I push this color?
Right. Knowing that I have like some restriction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
Yeah. It's been fun, man.
For
Excited
sure.
to try it out tomorrow. Try out elves, and then I think I'm gonna give Food and Friends a go. Got a lot of new pieces. Got that Super Shredder, baby.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it makes its debut.
And the vending machine.
Nuka-Cola vending machine. I saw it in
Big
there too.
move.
Yeah.
Just need you to get a campsite cuisine next, and
No.
just all the Korvold hot
Be
hits.
a man after your own heart.
Man of taste.
It is funny how many cards we've talked about on the pod. I'm like, I should probably get a copy of that.
Yeah. I feel the same though.
Yeah.
It's fun. Like, I mean, that's what's cool about seeing other people make decks, because you could have a deck idea that's totally like Food and Friends. Like, yeah, it uses foods, but in a totally different way than Korvold is.
Right.
But there's still pieces that like are equally synergistic. And
yeah. Like Campsite would be perfect for that deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It definitely wins in a different way if it wins. It's only won like once, so but it's got more powerful pieces in it now. So I'm excited to see what it can actually do.
Yeah. That was a Costco bundle, wasn't it? That you got that?
Yeah.
pre-con?
Yeah, it was. It was speaking of which, I just posted today the first half of the opening of the new Tarkir Costco bundle. Opened up I forget which packs I opened. Foundations and I think Tarkir. No. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Lorwyn Eclipse. Yeah.
Okay.
So I opened up those 2 packs in this video. I didn't really hit anything. Although I did put that black card I pulled in a deck of mine. I think in the zombies deck, because it has not improvised, but whatever the one Convoke. It has Convoke.
Okay.
Which is easy to do in that deck. So
Yeah.
So it was a fun little piece. That
How much was that? The Tarkir bundle?
I want to say $50. No, yeah, $49.99.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Which is, you pay that for the deck alone. You get 4 packs and a promo. Yeah. And that was back when they were still putting sample collector booster packs in precons. So it comes with a sample collector booster pack in the precon as well. It's just a great deal, man.
It's a great for $50.
$50 is nuts.
You know what they're doing there at Costco?
Yeah. I'm not going to use the deck. I already took it apart and used some of the pieces.
I was wondering about that because I saw it was like a zombie theme.
Yeah, I
Right?
didn't want to do more graveyard recursion stuff. So, because that's really what it wants to do, and I'm like, I'm already doing that with the ghoul, and there's no way it can be as good as that. So,
Yeah.
no point in
Were
keeping
there
it.
some like useful pieces though that you can
Yeah,
kind of yeah.
yeah. Some of the the enters tapped dual lands if you control two or less of the color or whatever. It has some of those, and
Yeah.
some like Farseek and stuff like that. So yeah.
Speaking of those lands with Strixhaven,
Mm.
we were talking about some of the lands and how they're kind of including more that have like the basic type
Yep.
in them, and um, saw some of them recently where there's going to be like a series of them where it's like they enter tapped unless opponents control 8 or more lands,
Yeah.
and realized today that that was like 8 cumulative across all your opponents,
Yep.
which makes that just substantially better.
Yeah.
So
So you got to think really by turn 3
turn 3,
comes in untapped.
yeah.
Yeah.
Worst case, turn 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not bad.
for a dual land with both basic
That you can
types,
fetch for. Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I still want to see them bring back the triomes though. We need more triome love because those are expensive and they've not been reprinted, and so we need some more triome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Do it, Watsy, please.
Please. Please.
Also got my Deadpool pool party bundle
Oh, yeah.
that I opened up and
So cool.
threw it out there on the socials. So pretty. It's prettier in person too, and the cards are thicker.
Mm.
Like they feel like really nice. Thick. Yeah, already slotted them in everywhere. What's up, girl? Already slotted them in everywhere to different decks. Blinged out Brea even more. Try to get that as blinged out as possible. So I put
Heck
Soul Ring
yeah.
in there and Greaves. Yeah,
They
Make-
did look pretty cool.
dude. Wait till you see it in person.
Yeah.
It looks better in person because however you bend the card is how the confetti foil works. So if you lay it flat and you look at it like from this angle, you don't
Mhm.
see the confetti. But if you tilt it, it's like all confetti.
All confetti.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's neat.
Nice.
It's neat. What
Big
else?
things going on. You got a lot of product coming through.
Yeah, I know. I need to calm down. Just calm down. No, I mean,
No, I feel you though. I'm in the same.
yeah. I've taken a little short hiatus break here after that last order and the Deadpool Secret Lair. The only Secret Lair I'm really interested in going forward is whenever they finally release that Goblins deck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. that would
Still
be
nothing
perfect.
about that. They did the con in a box because MagicCon Vegas, I believe, is about to go on or is
Okay.
going on, and that was actually a good deal because you got a mystery 2 booster box with it, so people ate that up immediately.
Yeah.
I'm not dropping that kind of money, especially when it's going to be like $200 some for the Goblins deck.
Yeah.
But I got to get it. I'm required by law now because I'm a Krenko player.
You're a Krenko guy.
I have to
You
have
gotta.
it.
Yeah.
I'm a Goblin guy now.
The cool thing about that though, I was thinking about this with like rats, and I feel like it's kind of the same with goblins, is like it's one of those things where for the rest of our lives as we're playing Magic, like we can just keep an eye out for like cool new goblins or
Yeah.
cool new rats, and they're such like well established tribes types.
Yep. And that's why I love
Fun.
Typal, I think,
Yeah.
because it's like you said, I don't even care sometimes if the card's like not very good for standard. If it goes well in a goblin or angel or zombie deck, I'm gonna get excited for it.
Yeah.
So it just gives you a little more incentive to get excited for new cards.
Right. And like
Yeah.
cards that would otherwise be horrible in like most other decks. But
Yeah.
in that deck,
Yeah. Exactly,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
yeah.
It's just funny too because I never was a goblin guy. My good buddy
Never was a
Matt,
goblin guy.
my good buddy Matt was always a goblins guy, and I always made fun of him for playing goblins. And I'm like, dang, I'm a goblin guy now.
Come full circle. You've seen the ways.
Yeah. When I say that, it reminds
That's
me
funny.
of the card Goblin Guide, which was a standard staple for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a goblin that guided people?
It is 1 mana haste 2/2. Whenever you attack or whenever it attacks, your opponent reveals the top card of their library. If it's a land card, I believe that they can put it in their hand, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll put it here so you can read the text.
Interesting.
Yeah. But it was crazy because it was a 1 mana 2/2 with haste.
Yeah.
Which was just
back in the day.
unfathomable back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of putting a pause on my deck building, I think, until Marvel/Hobbit. I know I definitely want to do something Hobbit related, but I feel like Marvel's probably going to also have something that just going to be like, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm after deck building for months on end now. I'm definitely taking a pause till Marvel. Like Strixhaven stuff looks fun, but I'm not building a deck out of anything in that set. Marvel's gonna be here before we know it, though.
It's the next set, right?
June, man. That's closer than it appears.
Yeah.
That Doctor Doom deck, baby. I'm telling you, I'm so excited for it. Yeah. I might make that my main deck just because I love the concept so much.
There you go.
Yeah.
It'll be what, your third mono black? Or are you getting rid of
Still haven't decided. I need to, like I said, you and I need to play with it like 1v1 to see where it's at. I might get rid of Gwenum because it didn't really pan out the way I wanted it to pan out. We'll have to see how it plays though.
Yeah.
Because I might break it down if it doesn't do what I want it to do. There's some cool stuff in there too, so but it's a lot of my scraps. Stuff. It's a lot of my scraps too, so yeah. Doctor Doom though, I'm telling you. I love, you know me, I love artifacts, man. Love artifacts.
Mono black artifact too.
It's gonna be different.
Cool.
Yep. There's enough treasure stuff to build around and art, like, you know, equipment and rocks and stuff. Charcoal diamond. Yeah. It's gonna be good. But man, seeing all this, the Strixhaven stuff, I am amped for that set though. I gotta watch my wallet though, like we talked about, because I feel like I've been spending too much on cards that I want for decks I already have, and like I want to open some because I just think the set looks fun, but I don't know if I'm gonna order much from it. Maybe not at all. Maybe 1 or 2 cards.
I do think it'd be fun if we all like did a draft.
I want to do that.
That'd be fun.
I want to do that, especially because we drafted the first one together. First Strixhaven.
Yeah.
So that'd be a nice little callback
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like they're calming down some with the Secret Lair stuff though. Like it's not been as hot and heavy and fast and furious with product after product after product. I feel like they realized they were fatiguing their consumers a bit. And it does feel like we're in kind of like a good little, not, I won't say dead period because it's not dead, but it feels like they're calming down a bit. And I feel like I can breathe a little bit right now. Just
slow pressure off.
Yeah.
Speaking of Secret Lairs, I did see that they announced another My Little Pony
Secret Lair. Forgot about that. Oh, I lied, by the way, when I said the only other Secret Lair I'm looking forward to getting is the Goblins deck. I do want to get the K-pop Demon Hunters one, not because I'm a huge K-pop Demon Hunters fan. I want to get it for my daughter, who is a huge K-pop Demon Hunters fan, and like maybe I can entice her to want to learn to play Magic when she gets older. So
there you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look out for that. It's gonna sell like hotcakes though, so I'm gonna have to be in that line, boy,
for sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of those that I could see like the collector market seeping in to where
stuff goes
secondary
crazy.
Market's just going to be crazy high.
Yeah. Well, you want to get to Harambe's hot hits?
Let's do it.
Number 3,
Harambe's hot hits,
brought to you by Charmin Ultra Strong.
Keep it clean.
We're not sponsored by anyone or anything. We're just doing that because it's fun.
Dumb as f***ing.
We're just dumb.
Yeah. but it's fine. Maybe.
I really would love for LA to sponsor us though. So LA, if you're listening somehow, Winchester, Kentucky,
That could
shouts
be
out.
our background.
Oh,
There's just stacks of ale.
LA,
Yeah,
I'd love it, man.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Do you want to get us started for week 3 doing the old Isshin?
Yeah, I can do that. So quick recap. Week 1 was Mjolnir. Because you got to have a good equipment with Isshin. Week 2 was a way to fetch equipment, which was Gilgamesh. By the way, both of these, like I said before, popped off. Got me the win in our last game. So we talked about before number 3, for my number 3. You and I both really value protection spells. And we feel like a lot of people don't, and it feels like a mistake. I don't know. I feel like you got to have something in your back pocket that might just win you the game just from protecting your stuff. So I've got one. It's very niche. It was only printed only printed 3 times ever. It's from one of my favorite sets though, Rise of the Eldrazi. And that is Emerge Unscathed. So this is a 1 mana, it's white, instant. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. And then it also has rebound. So the reason I love this so much is with Isshin, obviously you're being super aggressive. Like your whole thing is you're going to attack. Well, you might have to attack into a death toucher or something you don't want to attack into just to get a trigger going. Well, you do that, you can get protection from something, keep your stuff, and then it has rebound, so you get to play it for free at your next upkeep. So you might get to attack in again to something that for the win even at that point. Or you can keep it in your back pocket, give yourself something protection from a color that's, trying to get removed. Like if your opponent's trying to remove something of yours, and then you get to play it at your next upkeep and bite them in the butt for trying to take care of it.
Yeah.
So I think this card is very undervalued, underrated. It is 39 cents. It's an uncommon. I never see anyone play this card, and I think rebound is a really rad mechanic.
Yeah.
Being able to play a spell for free at your upkeep, even if it's situationally bad, like who cares? Like you get to play it for free. Well, I mean, what's the downside there? There really isn't one.
So cool.
So yeah,
1 mana instant speed.
Gotta protect Isshin.
Love it.
Yeah. That's my hot hit number 3 for Isshin.
Nice. I love a good protection spell. So,
yeah, man.
And I've never heard of that before. So
39 cents.
Best believe we're gonna be screenshotting that. Figure out what we'll do with that later.
39 cents, man. I just can't believe it. Like I love rebound spells. Need more rebound. Bring that mechanic back.
Rebound is cool.
Yeah.
I have a recurring insight in Wan Chi Tong where you draw cards equal to target player number of cards in target player's hand.
Mm-hmm.
That has rebound. Always is crazy. Paying 6 mana to draw You
mean I get to draw again?
Right.
At my upkeep before I actually draw?
It's like at its worst, you'll get, 4 cards twice, like over 2 turns or something like that. And at its best, you might get 15, 16 cards total.
Oh, that reminds me. You had a oopsie that someone called out with your fractions.
Yeah, my mathing wasn't mathing.
Yeah, because that reminded me. You were looking at 14 cards between your 2 draw steps. It wouldn't be a fourth of your library.
12 divided by 100 is not 0.25. So yeah, no, that was I don't know where I got. It made sense in the moment, but yeah, no, I was just dumb.
No,
so
we make mistakes. The only reason I'm saying is because I make mistakes constantly. I've corrected myself a million times. We're gonna make mistakes. We're human. We're human.
Yeah, but I don't know. He also kind of I think found a way to make it make sense in his head. And I was like, all right, that's fine. Yeah, I definitely meant that. Yeah. No, I was just dumb.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, week 3 of the old Korvold. Week 1, we had Nuka-Cola vending machine. Week 2, we had campsite cuisine. So I showed a lot of love so far to food tokens, which is definitely a big staple in Korvold. But we got to go back to Korvold's real best friend, which is treasure tokens. So week 3, I'm going with Old Gnawbone.
Oh Lord.
Old Gnawbone, 5 generic, 2 green for a legendary creature, 7/7 with flying. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens. I'm just going to go on record now saying that I feel like this is on the Mount Rushmore for one of the greatest cards ever printed of all time. This card is insane in so many different decks. Like, it's crazy in Korvold, but I've seen it pop off in so many just red-green decks where just aggro, dealing combat damage, having all this available mana. So cool.
Yeah, it's a nutty card.
But I mean, with Korvold, it's crazy too, because I mean, treasure tokens are a resource that you can literally, they're a permanent that you can tap at instant speed, sacrifice, and have some ability.
Yep.
So with his sack trigger, I mean, if Old Gnawbone's out there and I deal 10 damage to you, I'm making 10 treasure tokens, which I can immediately just tap sack all of them. You have to choose your mana ahead, but I'll be like, all right, 4 green, 3 red, 3 black. Now I have 10 triggers of Korvold. I'll put 10 +1s on him. I'll draw 10 cards, and I have 10 floating mana that I can now use for whatever I'm drawing.
Old Gnawbone is a kill on sight card.
Throw in a Mirkwood Bats.
Oof.
And it's just Christmas.
Magical Christmas land.
Yeah, Old Gnawbone.
You said Mount Rushmore for greatest Magic cards. Well,
Yeah.
I don't agree with you that it would be in the Mount Rushmore of greatest. Might be in that color. It'd be up there for sure. And that got me thinking we should do a Mount Rushmore for the best Magic cards in each color.
Okay.
Yeah. Harambe's
Harambe's Mount Rushmore. Yeah.
Brought to you by these idiots.
Cue like patriotic music.
Yeah.
There.
But like off key patriotic music.
Yeah.
And the rocket's red glare were so gallantly there. Burst stripes were all there, and the rockets were there.
Yeah, man.
That would be fun though.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Mount Rushmore.
Be fun. We should do that. Should we do that? Mount Rushmore of best cards in each color. Mount Rushmore's hard. Like 4, I feel like top 5 is much easier than top 4. Top 4, it feels like you're always leaving something out that you don't want to leave out.
Plus, it's so hard because it's one of those things like we talk about a lot with Magic where there's just so many ways to play the game. It's like depending on what perspective you're looking at it through.
You'd have to look at it pretty flexibly. Like
you have to like really like across all strategies.
Yeah. So like, for instance, maybe spoiler, black, obviously demonic tutor. Because that's never bad. You're never not wanting to get something out of your library and not reveal it. Like that's always good, no matter the situation.
Yeah.
Even if you're not playing a combo deck, just getting removal or like a draw spell or something.
Soul Ring.
Yeah. Dude, for real. It was funny you mentioned that because Dan literally tutored in one of the games we were playing the other day for a draw spell because he was struggling for cards and mana and everything that game for some reason, and he really just needed to get some mana.
Sometimes you got to do it.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sad days when you have to.
Yeah. But. So I've been doing this thing where I guess I hate money. It really is what it boils down to. But I have a running list of cards that I want. They're like outside of my comfortable price range. Like once every quarter, drop the amount of money on, like kind of like I did with Super Shredder.
Yeah.
And there's so many good cards, man. There's so many cards I want, and I just keep remembering like Force of Negation, Force of Will, Cyclonic Rift, and it's like, God, that's so much money, but I want them so bad.
Yeah.
Jessica's Will. Even stuff that's like in the 20s that I just don't feel comfortable buying right now, like Thassa Deep Dwelling. Like I really want that card.
Trade you.
Uh,
Little Walls of Bossing say maybe.
No.
Okay.
Again, dude,
Okay.
Walls got me a win recently in Brea, so that card showed
Gotta
out.
stay.
It's gonna stay for a little bit at least.
That's fair.
Yeah, that card is really good,
So good.
as it turns out.
Yeah.
Especially when you're making constructs every turn with Urza.
Probably not the best as a commander for Wall Tribal, like we were originally pitching. But
No, although Mike did make it work.
yeah,
He proxied everything and got some ridiculous
a
stuff.
lot of like Eldrazi and
Yeah, World Slayer
could do it, but
no,
it wasn't Wall Tribal though.
no, it was not. No one has gotten to us with a Wall Tribal deck, colorless Wall Tribal deck.
Wall Tribal.
That would be quite the feat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you could break into bracket 3 with that baby, you know how to build a deck.
Oh, that's a good topic point too. So, whenever week 1, whenever you brought out Wan Shi Tong for the first time to the pod, I was like, dang, that's like pushing bracket 4 because of your combo. But then I got to talking to you about it, and it's like, yeah, you kind of just hit all the right marks. And that's again, like, it's so hard to tell sometimes, like, what a deck actually is, because allies, whenever people first saw it, like, Dan was mad because he was like, that's not bracket 2. And I'm like, but it is. It just went like how many turns, and you just had no removal. Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
It feels like, I don't know. I feel like maybe we need to come up with our own like house rules for brackets. And, you know, we've been keeping track of turns. And I think that is a good way to help understand how fast a deck moves, you know, where it belongs in the bracket system. But on those one-offs where you just pop off, it makes it seem sometimes like your deck is a higher bracket than it actually is.
That's fair. I mean, I guess in the example of Wan Shi Tong, though, like both of those, like the infinite or enter the infinite into Thassa's Oracle, like both of those happened past turn 10.
Yeah.
Which, like,
well, again, we don't know about game 1 because we didn't keep track, but it did feel like
it definitely was past turn 10
Yeah.
because I had enough mana to cast Omniscience
just
in
raw.
mono blue,
Yeah.
so with no rocks.
Yeah.
So it had to be.
Yeah.
But like, so that's where for me it's like, you know, they say bracket 3 you should expect to have like a game winning kind of turn or scenario or start killing off people by turn 6.
Yeah.
And bracket 2 is around turn 9. So like it's a slow, not to say that you can't have a bracket 3 that wins in turn 9, but that's just like their standard. So I don't know. I mean, some of it just depends on like if you're going to have an infinite combo, but it doesn't happen until turn 10, that's real different. Or even just a game ending combo, because that's not even infinite what I was doing.
Right.
But even just a game ending combo, but it's turn 10.
Right.
At that point, it's kind of like, all right, well, you should expect the game to probably just end pretty abruptly.
4 feels very defined. Like, I know what a 4 is. Like, 4 is you're trying to win by like turn 5 at the latest.
Yeah.
Like, you're really trying to push the limits.
Yeah.
And, you know, Brea is definitely a 4. Like, that's a hard 4.
It's hard to tell between 2 and 3 a lot of times.
It is.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to start coming up with like more metrics in our pod to help us understand like when should we be playing these decks against each other so that salt doesn't actually happen as much.
Because so much of it also too just depends on matchup, right?
It does.
Like, I mean, if you're playing, you know, Angels and I'm playing Rats, that's a tough matchup. But if you're playing Angels and I've got, you know, something with a lot of removal, like a Vivi or Wan Shi Tong, Korvold, like I might be able to compete.
Yeah.
But they're all the same bracket, really.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, depending on what the matchups are, it could maybe be skewed more in someone's favor versus not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about this too this week about like how they have their standards of, you know, bracket 3 should be winning by like turn 6 or 7 and all of this stuff. And it made me think about with Wan Shi Tong, not saying that I think it's 4, because I definitely don't. I think it's 3. But like you could have a deck where maybe they don't want to win by turn, 6, because they need the resources to win on turn 9. So they want to pause the game effectively through removal or counter magic or
stacks.
whatever. Yeah, stacks pieces. They want to delay effectively 3 turns
Yeah.
of the game to make it feel like they don't really happen. So that way you can get to what you need. So it's almost more complex even than just saying like turn 6 or 7.
It is.
Because you can have a deck like that where it's like, okay, if I can survive until like turn 8, there's a chance. So I'm going to do everything I can to survive until turn. Like that's very different from a deck that like just doesn't know what the hell it's doing and it hits turn 8 and maybe it could win.
For sure. I mean, I'll use Zur as an example. Zur, if I took Armageddon out, it's a hard 3. Like through all standards, it's a hard 3. There's no game changers in it other than Armageddon. Well, I guess Farewell is a game changer now, so there's one game changer in it. But that deck is not super fun to play against, and I realized that. And it is more like a bracket 4 for that very reason, because it's stacks-esque. It's trying to force your opponents to, make decisions and, okay, I can't attack here because I have to pay this much mana and I need to keep removal mana open. It forces your opponents to think, and it slows down the game massively. It's not trying to win by turn 6 or 7. That's trying to win on like turn 20,
right?
To be honest, but it's a hard thing to play against.
Yeah. It's just kind of interesting, how it's like there are some decks that like they don't want to win as quickly as they can. Like they almost want to kind of pace things out a little bit more.
Yep.
So
yeah, I guess it all boils down to try to make decks that are not unfun to play against.
Yeah.
But also try to make decks that are fun for you to play.
Yeah, it's about finding that balance.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because, I mean, like, zombies, I don't think has been unfun to play against for people, even though I did take that massive turn. But that's the only time it's ever won.
Yeah.
Is that one time I finally got my pieces.
And it was one of those moments where it was like, if you didn't figure out how to win, you were going to die.
Right.
Like there was no other option.
I literally would have killed
you had
myself.
You had to figure out what was going to happen.
Right.
And even if you didn't, like I had a flyer that was going to get really buffed. Yeah. So like
I had no reachers or anything. Or flyers. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I gave you shit for it, but I wasn't actually mad about it.
Right. No, for sure. No. For sure. But again, it's just things like, I didn't think. I honestly feel like Krenko probably isn't very fun to play against, but no one's said anything about Krenko yet. So, and maybe it is because it's not like that fast, really. I kind of just wait and vomit out goblins on turn 8 and hope I win.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I have only played it, I think, 3 times too. So,
yeah,
it's not like and that deck, it's more like it needs time to get the engine going too.
It
so
does.
It's not like like you were saying before, turn 4, turn 5, like all of a sudden you have to make a decision or you're dead. Like it needs time. So it's kind of like a Tifa thing where you can almost see it coming to some extent. Not always, but like there's signs.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely. It's if I didn't have Blood Moon in it, it's technically bracket 4 because of Blood Moon, which I've literally still not drawn to play. Maybe I should just take it out so it's not bracket 4 and it's just a hard bracket 3.
There are some cool goblins in Strixhaven. You might be able to find a cool replacement.
Maybe so. Yeah. I don't know where I would put Blood Moon though. Feels like it needs to be in a deck. It's such a cool card. It's a hateful card, but it is a cool card.
It works.
It does.
It does its thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of not many people running monocolored commanders. So a lot of non-basic lands.
Which is kind of funny because I never would have thought to make a mono deck a few years ago, but
we're having so much fun with the monocolors, man.
Yeah, so much fun.
Now, I'm trying to think about what I want to build. It's probably going to wait till next year just because I already have the Doom one on the horizon. And I think that's probably the last deck I'll build this year is Doom, depending on what the Hobbit does.
Potential Hobbit.
Yeah. I'm sure that I'm going to want to build in that space too. But because, I don't have a mono blue. I don't have a mono green deck. And I would build a mono blue deck first, but I feel like I've experienced so much with blue, experimented so much with blue in my time of playing Magic because I am a blue player.
Yeah.
I want to dive into the green side, and that's why I did black. Is because I never really played much black.
Yeah.
So I think next year we might make it the year of the forest. Spoiler alert.
There you go.
Yeah,
Dude, come on in. The water's warm.
Got to think real hard about who I want to make my commander though, because I don't want it to just be like landfall stuff or like the typical. I want to do something neat with it, something really kind of off the beaten path.
There's surprisingly, I mean, it's like every color. Like there's a surprising amount of depth.
In
it, so I'm sure you'll find it.
Maybe by that time they'll unban Primeval Titan and I can play my copy.
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be cool. All these years just waiting.
I got one copy, baby. One. Just waiting. Same with Emrakul. Just waiting.
Waiting for that day.
Yeah. If I ever play Angels again, I got a surprise in that deck too, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, my quarterly expensive card. I made an order.
Ooh.
Can you guess what it is?
Archangel of Thunit?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I hated myself for it because it's so freaking much money. But the foil version was the exact same price as the regular version, so I just got the foil version.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Both lightly played. It looks pristine. I don't know how it's even considered lightly played, but
oh, you got it in the mail already?
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that card. It's one of those that I got forever ago, and I just haven't quite found the right deck to make it work. But I just love the idea of it.
Yeah,
building up everything, and especially in a life game deck,
it works. Obviously, works perfect in Angels.
Out of hand, real fast.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I've made slight upgrades to all my decks, mostly just based on cards I found in my bulk, or in my binders that I was like, hey, this would be good in this deck. Hey, this would be good in this deck. So I'm about deck build it out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm ready to take a good long break from deck building.
Yeah, after I get these last cards in for Wan Chitong, I got to loop back and get some stuff so Vivi's playable again. But then
yeah, you haven't done Vivi in a while because you took some pieces out.
And I think thankfully most of them have ended up going back in over time, just as I got other stuff that I needed for the librarian. But I'll still probably have to end up buying like 10 or so, just your Swiftfoot boots again for the God knows how many times.
Sometimes I'll just tack a couple Swiftfoot boots on my order.
Do that. Yeah, just buy
just to have them,
because I know I'm going to build at least one deck with the Hobbit.
Yeah,
so might as well.
Yeah. I've got a few copies for future ventures.
Smart man.
As we try to build a deck for every color, every color combination.
It's fun though, right?
It is.
You just get to learn so much more about that color.
Yep.
And yeah.
I need to make a list of all the color combinations and what I have built and maybe ideas for the commanders that I want and keep a running list of that.
Yeah.
So that I can, maybe build over time type deal. Yeah. I think the 4-color ones are going to be the hardest to build. Because there's not a ton of 4-color commanders that are terribly interesting to me.
Yeah.
There's just not that many in general, I don't think. I already obviously have Brea, which is everything but green. But
I mean, your Omnith Locus of Creation is 4.
It is. Well, I have 2 out of the way. That's what I'm saying. But there's 5, I believe, of the 4-color combinations. Yeah. So 2 of the 5. It's a good start.
Have every combo. Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually. All right,
One day there'll be like a bookshelf behind us, just all of our decks.
We do have art coming. It's actually already here,
It's
but
actually it's over there.
Will didn't do his job,
No.
Well, I don't have anything else.
Well, I guess bye. Bye, buddy.